Ian,
Yes.
Gus the theatre cat.
Yes.
That is like perfect casting, right?
What, because I'm like Gus the theatre cat,
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
an old has-been who probably didn't have much of a career anyway, but just pretends he has.
No, I mean a legend. That's what I
see.
mean.
Well, it's a joke, isn't it? T.S. Eliot, who wrote these poems on which the whole musical is based, actually wrote them for his godchildren, I think. So they're full of little jokes and things, and he was writing them at the time I was born. Theatres always used to have cats to keep down the vermin. Some of them still do. So when all the human beings have gone, the cat reigns supreme. But doesn't need to go onto the stage and perform. But Gus, of course, the theatre cat, is a performer.
Yeah.
But it's a joke, the idea that the cat, which is there to keep down the mice, actually sometimes goes onto the stage and steals the show. That's the conceit of it.
Which you've done once or twice before.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, so it's a funny how to do. People ought to know that this isn't Lion King, which you're going to see a lot of pretend cats with human voices. What you're going to see is human beings looking for the cat within themselves. I suppose is the best way of looking at it. But the very my Gus the theatre cat is very much an old actor, and much less of a cat than his name implies.
How did you find the whole human inside a cat situation?
Well, you have to come to terms with it. But you don't have to look like a cat or behave like a cat, really. You have to
kind of
just,
some movements.
Well, of course, the dancers who are experts and can get on all fours very quickly. Yes, if you just screwed up your eyes, and they looked very feline. So it's a mixture, really. There's a bit of panto involved in Cats the musical, which I like. It's fun. It's a joyful. It's a celebration of cats, and I'm not a cat fan actually.
Dog fan?
Dogs.
Me too.
Absolutely. I would love to see and be in a musical called Dogs. That would be lovely.
Would you prefer that if they were both up? Would you choose dogs?
Well, yes, I think I would. But I'm very, very, very glad I did this. Judy Dench and I were often there together with not much to do, watching the dancers, who of course are the centre of the show, really. Yeah. There are all these stars in it, but the collective star is those people tapping and bebopping and classically dancing. Absolutely thrilling. Thrilling to be there and watch it, and then
watch it live,
equally thrilling to watch it on the big screen, which I've done now. The dancing is astonishing.
It is amazing. Cliche question, but I'm going to ask it. What message do you want people to take away from this movie? What do you want people to feel?
Well, I don't know. Just come with an open mind and heart, as I did when I watched it. And you'll find yourself laughing and smiling and feeling sorry for them, some of the cats. And then, unexpectedly, gulping with emotion, I found. And I laughed a lot as well. I did everything, really.
Yeah.
So I'll just be ready to be a good audience and let it just happen to you.
Nice. Some of the cast members you wouldn't have worked with before, dancers and singers like Taylor Swift. And did anybody catch your eye and surprise you with their acting skills? And
I thought Francesca Hayward,
the ballerina,
in her first film, star of the Royal Ballet, that would be enough. Because she looks enticing and sweet and very young, which is very lovely. But she can also sing like a dream.
Yeah.
And act. It's not given to many people to be able to do that. Those three things very, very well indeed. I think a total star is born. I think our lives are going to be defined now by Francesca Hayward's career.
Wow.
And,
she'll like hearing that.
The other gender, Laurie Davidson, who I'd worked with on the film we did with Helen Mirren and The Good Liar. That's where we first met. he's basically an actor. But he's in with all the dancers. And I watched him with delight and amazement that he was keeping up with these. You know, when I started out, you were either an actor, or a dancer, or a singer. It didn't mix, really. We weren't very good at what was then called musical comedy.
Yeah.
And I think the American Broadway musicals taught us that things could be different, and now people do train for musical entertainment. But Laurie can dance and act and sing. So it's wonderful to watch.
Amazing.
Great talents. And here they all are in the same film. That's not to mention the stars. You know?
Yeah.
Taylor and Jennifer.
What was Taylor like?
James. I didn't really say more than hello to Taylor. She'd thrown me out of some accommodation that I was in New York, which she bought. So that's.
What do you mean you were staying somewhere?
Ever so slightly. Well, she bought the flat that I was lodging in, and so I had to move out a little earlier than I'd intended.
Did you tell her that had happened?
Yes, I hope it bears heavily on her conscience. Maybe she'll write a song about it one day.
Ian, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to see you.
No, lovely. And
amazing.
You can look forward to Cats. It's going to make your holidays, and I suspect it's just going to be a classic, because it's unlike anything else you've ever seen.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's amazing.
Which is why some people who haven't seen it and have only seen the trailer are a little bit confused, and they don't know what's going on, and therefore they say they don't like it. Well, more fool them.
Yeah, exactly. Go watch it.
And you can take your grandmother, and you can take your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
No, I'm a big fan.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.